I was just like, yo, if you erase our history, like most black people, we don't know where we come. We think we came from slaves. We don't know our bloodline. And we're given Black History Month and we take that like it's some gift to us. No, it's a programming to us. Racism doesn't end until we get to a point where we stop having to put the word black in front of it, because it's like we're putting the rim a little bit lower for ourselves. Decouple the conversation of Planned Parenthood and woman's choice. Now, so of course I'm Christian, so I'm pro-life. And when I go into office, I'm not changing laws because I realize we live in an imperfect world, in an imperfect society. What I will be presenting is a plan A, and we've already started to work on plan A to change the connotation of orphanages, to change the connotation of foster care, and not just change the connotation, verbally, but to create places that are to the level of like the Amon Giri in Disney World had a kid. What is this like? And we have so much land that this can be created and then spread across the world to orphanages in Africa and in China and just across the globe to create these environments that when there's expecting families, moms and fathers, that they feel like there's a place, even if they don't feel well off enough to bring another life into this world, that there's a place to go. There's a plan A, because Plan B and Planned Parenthood were planned by a eugenics that set out and said out loud, I'm doing this to kill the black race and to create population control. If we
wait a minute, what are you saying? Plan B meaning the pill, meaning the morning after pill.
You know what?
Planned Parenthood.
Let me decouple those things. Let me talk about Planned Parenthood.
Okay.
There's the last figure I saw is there were 210,000 deaths due to COVID in America. And everywhere you go, you see someone with a mask on. With the A word, A culture, I'll say it one time, with abortion culture, there are 1,000 black children aborted a day, daily. We are in genocide. So more black children have died in the past since February than people have died of COVID. And everyone wears a mask. So it's a matter of where are we turning a blind eye to? Like, it was just this calling on my heart. And I remember talking to really elitist, writers. I was trying to avoid saying white supremacists, but like elite, like the liberal elites are like, so boy, who you gonna vote on? Who are you to run for office, and why would you sign up for office? If you can't even get on ballots. That's people are saying that to me, and I could get on the ballots. It's like there's black mothers that go into a hospital and the doctor will tell them that there's something wrong with their child or get them to, this is happening to this date. And then when people say, are you a pawn like for the Republicans? The reason why I think that people are asking me that is because the Democrats do create black pawns. They do have celebrities that they'll sit down and meet with and say, you're going to be an advocate for the Democratic Party. And, everyone's like, and I'm not trying to take any sides of like Republicans or Democrats. I'm just saying, why were people so much thinking that I was like a form of a pawn? And then one of the most racist things that liberals who pride themselves on not being racist have said to me is like, you're going to split the black vote. And that makes it seem like black people can't make decisions for ourselves, and that don't know white people know me. Like I'm only right. The liberal, they literally make it seem like only black people will vote for me.
Right.
Think about that statement, the nuance of institutionalized racism. And this would be like somebody from the art world, you know what I mean? And they just have a place where no one has really been able to embrace the idea of blacks not being in a block and staying in one place.
Right.
Or blacks
you
having
have to vote Democrat.
Yeah,
Right.
or blacks having an opinion, like us not being on boards, or us being like handlers for other black people, meaning like if we work at a label or we work at a big corporation, it's our job to go talk to the other black people, you know, to calm other black people down, but we're working for, you know, Universal or Vivendi or whatever the organizations were.